Welcome to SGL Spiritual Guide and Light. We're going to look at we're going to do a self-care reading. All right. Take what resonates. I always tell everyone what doesn't resonate with you, store it in your safe deposit box. Use it for when you need, especially when you have a deja vu or when you are in a place of needing to make a decision to go to the left or to the right or just simply stand still. For the most part, to continue to press forward. And if you're unable to press forward, right, there's a sense of needing to stand still so that you can stand steadfast. Okay. All inquiries, email spiritualguideandlight@gmail.com. All right. Thank you for returning and coming on and supporting Spiritual Guide and Light. May you find the clarity and confirmation and understanding that you seek and need. I just quickly made this self-care deck. So we have determination here. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition as an intuitive reader. Allow this reading to bring clarity and understanding. Thank you. So we have determination, separation, anxiety. Anxiety. I forgot the X. Hold on. There's no X. Where is it? We have anxiety disorder. So someone is ignoring separation of anxiety disorder. You're not paying any attention, but you're determined here. There's a determination. But determination is separate from anxiety. It's like you're not doing things that are coping mechanisms that will help you with to minimize anxiety, but you're determined here, right? It's kind of like you could figure it out on your own, and the answer is right in your face. Anxiety is saying we can develop some coping skills, right, to minimize and control. Once you're able to learn how to minimize, eventually you will be able to master and control that anxiety. For some of you, you may have people that care about you, and they're trying to let you know, like, look, this is what it is. And sometimes we have to bump our heads a couple of times to realize that the people that care about us know what they're talking about. Okay. Especially those who have a lot of wisdom, because they're saying, I've been in your situation. I understand what you're going through. So yeah, someone is definitely avoiding the need not to be wrong. Someone just wants to be right. We have troubledness here in reverse. Someone's acting like they don't have a worry in the world. It says, your work is to discover your world. Your work is to discover your world, and then with all of your heart give yourself to it. Okay. So it's like you can't run from this anxiety. You're going to have to come to an agreement with your anxiety to the point to where there's a balance, and then eventually, once you master it, you'll be able to remove it. So there's someone is definitely avoiding. You're avoiding something that is causing trouble, but on the outside doesn't look. It looks like everything in your life is okay. Yeah. You could be The King of Cups lately has been coming out as my critic, like being very critical. Okay. What other messages do you have for? We have concern in reverse. So yeah, someone is not taking responsibility in a personal relationship. So this is confirming that people who care about you or who have already brought this to your attention, you are not trying to hear what no one else says because you know what it is, and unfortunately you don't have it under control. And then we have appreciative. So you're coming off as cold, or you're feeling like people are coming off as cold. But what's causing you? What's causing you to be in this mind state is the fact of you're unable to cope, and you need to find something that's going to allow you to cope. What I love here is, you know, people love you enough to allow you to figure it out. Because we definitely have emotions. Just let me know that your emotions are definitely out of control. Yeah, it says don't waste your energy. Try to change opinions. Don't waste your energy trying to change opinions. I left the ing out. I am so silly. And so, no one can tell you about you but you. But at the same time, when someone can see what the problem is at hand, there's no need for you to be mad. Okay? There's no need for you to get upset because someone's giving you truth. And it's like, respect the fact that people care. And sometimes it's okay not to be right. Okay? Involvement. Don't push the people away from you. Alright. Maybe you do need help right now. And you need to communicate that. Okay? Well, we can practice self-care all day. We can talk about self-care all day, but it's all about action. Okay? And sometimes when people give us advice when it comes to self-care, or when they make us aware of things that we're unable to see, we can sometimes feel mad because who are you to tell me? That's when it comes into a tit for tat, where it's kind of like, how can you tell me about me when what I know about you? And it's not that. They're trying to give you advice, trying to involve themselves with showing that they're trying to pour into your cup. Okay? Is this detached? No, determination. The fact that I see that you're determined is a good thing. Okay? And the fact that you don't know why you're mad at times is because you need to work on this anxiety. I'm not a physician, but I'm just reading the card. It's anxiety disorder. That's something that you need to go towards to resolve. You need to get involved with your interpersonal skills, dealing with other people, because your emotions is coming from this anxiety disorder. Yeah. Until you work on this anxiety, your side effects is going to be out of whack. Meaning, people are not going to be able to communicate with you. Your emotions are going to be all over the place. You're going to take things out on people for the wrong reasons. Okay? Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I. Actually, before I leave, I want to, this was your card, the King of Cups. You can't be critical You can't be critical of others during your journey of self-care, but don't be so critical on yourself either. Okay. Let me look at, let me see shadow energy. Because that shadow energy is definitely causing, your shadow self is causing a lot of blockage. Alright. Once I finish all 12 sun signs, I will come back and I will attach those links. So Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. I will put, once I'm done on YT doing these self-care readings, I will come back and I will attach those links. All right, for those of you, if you don't want to wait, come join me over here on live on YouTube. All right, don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and this type of love is what? You and I, right? This is what we practice. Self-love, healthy love. Okay, but besides all that, all inquiries, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. Now, about this Page of Wands, yeah, you're your shadow energy. You're your worst critic. You have enslaved your own self to self, where no one can save you but you. Okay, don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, again, and that is you and I.